You see, guys, the ultimate thing about life is that when you can go places, when you can do things, when you're able to transform into somebody that you want to be, I promise you it's the best thing in life, because when you're able to achieve your goals and when you set more goals in return and you get somewhere with your life, it's a blessed feeling, because everyone wants that feeling. Everyone wants to get to a great type of feeling that they can have in life. But lots of people are preventing themselves from becoming their best version. Okay, but the thing that I want to tell you is everyone's their best version to some degree. Regardless of their physical form, in the spiritual form, everyone's doing the best they can. In a sense, so no matter what you are doing in life, you have to realize yourself, you have to know yourself. And you have to understand that you are something that you cannot describe. Okay, you have to understand that everyone's unique. And you cannot describe this life in words. This world is much better than what it is. Okay, and you have to realize that there's something better in life, and you have to always believe that there's something that's going to happen in your life that's going to happen for you, and it's going to help you to react in a certain direction. And now, when you react positively about everything in your life, then you're going to have a positive life. Okay, no matter what you're going through, you have to understand to look at everything positively, and that way you can move forward much more quicker, and you can help yourself to overcome barriers and obstacles and anything in life. Because once you overcome yourself and once you overcome this world, you're going to transcend, and you're going to transcend into something better. And you have to realize that you have to always help yourself to get there. You have to get to that place that you want to go. You understand? Because it's up to you to do that. And you have to push yourself to get there. You have to push yourself with your emotion to create something every single day. Creating something that's going to be beneficial in your life. Making sure every single day you're doing something creative, okay? Because if you're not doing anything creative today, and if you don't think of life as creativity, then you're not someone who's really living, okay? You have to understand that everyone's creative at something. So you have to create something, but you also have to find your creative talent. Okay, you have to understand you have to be good at something. And everyone's good at something in life. So the thing is that you have to understand that once you find that direction that you want to go in, and you find the creative talent that you have and possess right now, and you help other people with it, then that's a blessing. I promise you, it's a blessing to help other people in the best kind of ways every single day, making sure you can speak out, you can have freedom, you can do whatever you want in life, and that you can progress in a nice and beautiful manner, that you can have a great attitude. I promise you, you have to understand that when you have a great attitude, for example, that's what you want to accumulate, because Dr. Wayne Dyer says that all that you're ever doing in life is to create a great attitude. He says that all you're ever selling in life is an attitude. So you either have a positive attitude or you have a negative attitude. And now, the things that you do in habits doesn't define your attitude. Okay, your attitude defines you in a way that what you do in terms of words and creativity is your attitude. So if you can be nice, if you can be nice to yourself and other people, then that's the best attitude to have in life. And that's what you sell to everyone in daily life. And you sell it for free. You don't try to scam people. You don't try to get money from people or get something from them. Or you don't try to control people. You don't try to control them. You don't try to control outside circumstances. You don't try to be manipulative. Okay, what you try to do is you try to be authentic. You try to be a well-deserved person who deserves much better. For example, you have to understand, you have to learn to be single. You have to learn in life, and the more you learn, the more wisdom you have about situations and everything that you need. So you have to understand that every single day you have to support yourself to get to the place that you want to go. So you have to understand that I've been doing music production now for 5 years. It's approaching 5 years now. And the thing is that I'm in a better place with my music production and all that. And I just recently read a book recently about music production and stuff. It was a small ebook, $10, and I gave $10 for it. And the thing is that I learned some things about what I do and what I don't do and stuff, and what I can do. And now, because I invest my money into knowledge, and because I invest my time into my dreams, and because I like to teach people what I think and what and how, and I teach people what, I teach people how to think, I teach people a lot of things. I do it for a reason, because I have a good heart, and I only mean the best for people. I don't try to expect something in return for what I do. I'm just trying to hustle. I'm trying to hustle my way through life. I'm trying to make sure that people don't take away my dreams. I'm trying to understand to rebel. I'm trying to rebel. I'm not trying to rebel against others. I'm not trying to compete against them. I'm trying to get to a place where I feel that, hey, I'm at the pinnacle of my life, that I'm doing the best I can now, that I'm happy with myself, that I have inner peace, that nothing outside of me is trying to control me, for example, and that I'm not trying to control anyone else or anything. So you'll realize that people want to control you. People want to govern you and your mind. They want to tell you what to do, and they want to make you like a slave, you know. I mean, that's how the year 2023 is, okay? And the thing is that it's much more how you have to realize that it's much better than that too. I mean, every single day you have to think on the better side. You have to think, what can you do to be creative? What can you do to explore your mind, explore the person you are, explore other people? You have to have some kind of faith that something's going to happen in life that's going to benefit you in the long run, and that's going to ultimately help you to succeed in a way that's going to be fulfilling, and that's going to be something that's going to always help you to dedicate yourself to your dreams, and to help you support yourself in a way that you're just always talking words, you're doing whatever it takes to succeed in a way that you help yourself in many areas of life to do whatever it takes, you know. I promise you, when you can do that, when you can help yourself in many areas, or anything that you are profoundly helping yourself with, for example, to understand every single day that life is a dream. Life is where you take it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so you have to realize that you can talk words over other people, but make sure that you're more silent to them than anything, okay? Because the more you are silent with other people, the more you can get places to where you want to go. But then you also have to be communicative to other people in a way that you have to communicate yourself to them in a way that you don't have to prove yourself. Okay, you're communicating to everyone right now, basing it on your silence that you give other people. So the more silence you give other people in terms of peace of mind, if you give people peace of mind, then other people will give you peace of mind. Yes, and so what you do to others is what others will do to you. Karma is karma is a reaction. So what you do bad in the world, bad will come to you. If you cause other people violence, then violence will come to your door. Yes, and so you have to realize you have to be very careful with your life. You have to be very careful with everything that you say and everything that you do, and you have to be supportive of everything that you are. You understand? So all I teach is just a mindset. I teach people a mindset, and I understand this mindset is going to help someone out there who's looking for a spiritual path, or who's looking for a purpose, or who's looking for just anything that's going to help them. You know, and so the thing is that I love to solve problems. I love to solve my own problems. I love to solve other people's problems. I try to solve a lot of things for myself included. Yes, and so the thing is that when I go and pronounce myself into the world as much as possible, when I'm speaking in front of people or whatever, I have this empowered feeling. Okay, I feel empowered to help myself and other people in a way that I've never done before. You know, so when I go in a new direction, or when I go somewhere helping other people in a way that I've never done before, I feel totally different. I make sure every single day I do something that is just going to be profound in a way that is helping me to accumulate riches and accumulate health and everything that I can to make sure that I'm successful as much as I can be. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes in life you have to realize that some people are trying to do their best, but sometimes in life is trying to drag them down as well. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that it's not that life is trying to drag them down. It's more that there is a chance also to say that there are people out there who want to drag you down, okay? But they never can drag you down unless you allow it. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that the thing that drags people down the most is these people who are not listening to their emotions and are not going inside of themselves. So the people who are not going inside internally to their own body, to comfort their own body in a way that they go into discomfort, they go into somewhere new, they go and do something they've never done before. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that many people are not trying to do what they've never done before. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to do always the same things that they've done yesterday, and they're staying very old. So the thing is about today, you have to learn a lot of things, okay? And the more you learn, the younger you get, okay? So the thing is that if you want to overcome fear, or if you want to overcome anything of this world, you have to go for the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge will get you there. I mean, knowledge is your guiding light. It's something that guides you every single day into getting something much better for yourself in terms of everything that you want. So you have to realize that the reason they are more successful than you is because they have more knowledge than you. It's because they're wiser than you. It's because they read more than you. It's because they're trying more than you. It's because they give more than you. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that when you become a person who can do that also, then you will find that you don't compare yourself with other people. You're comparing yourself to yourself, and you're making sure that you're never competing against other people or anything like that, but you're making sure that you're getting to places where you can expose everything about yourself in a way that you have privacy, and you also have everything that you ever need. You understand? So you have to understand some people are struggling with cigarette addiction and drug addictions and everything like that. And it's because they're not trying to face up to the feeling. They're not trying to face up to reality. They're not trying to face up to their fears and their emotions. You know what I'm saying? So the people who are not trying to master their emotions are the ones that are ruled by their emotions. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand, this is why I life coach, and this is why I help people to recognize everything about themselves as much as possible, to provide something of innocence, of information, because you have to realize that knowledge is innocence, okay? So the more knowledge you give, the more innocent you are, okay? So you just have to realize that you have to get into that place of pure spectacular growth that you can have. You have to understand that when you grow, you produce miracles in your life. You open pathways for yourself. You open doors for yourself. You open everything that you can for yourself. You understand? I promise you, if you open doors for other people, other people will open doors for you. You understand? So that's the thing about life. I mean, life is different all the time, you know. It's always different. You can go any direction you want to go in, but make sure you learn from it. Make sure you learn from every situation that you can, so that you can be the best you can be, not just in attitude, but in physical health, in spiritual health, in emotional health, in mental health, everything. Yeah, and that's why, like, if I had to choose a 9 to 5 job, then I'd be a dietitian, or I'd be a mental social worker, for example, mental health social worker. I mean, I'd either be one of those two. Yeah, because the thing is that I can have conversations with people and stuff, but the thing is that 9 to 5 drives you to talk to people, you know. And when you talk to people, you have to realize that sometimes when you approach someone and you're speaking and speaking and speaking to them, and they say, no, you're wrong, or they disagree with you, then that's the time to stop talking to them. I mean, you cannot teach these people anything about life, because the thing is that they will never listen to you, because they got something against you. And you'll meet these people in life. You'll meet people who just totally groggy, they're totally unprofound about their life. They're not grateful about the words that they hear. They're not grateful about the spiritual aspects of life. They're not grateful for you. They're not grateful for anything. I mean, when you come around these people, just stay away from them as much as possible. Try to go your own way. And someone very wise said this, and this person said, there are two types of people in life. And he said, stay away from both. In a sense that he said, avoid both people. I mean, he said there's two types of people in the world. Avoid both. I mean, in a sense, so the thing is that it's not about going toward other people. It's about going toward yourself and going toward your dreams. You know, I mean, you have to understand that when you go toward your dreams, you're gonna be spiritual. You're gonna be much more authentic. You're gonna be much more where you need to be. And now you have to realize that success doesn't happen overnight, you know, even though it does. But the thing is that you have to realize that every single thing that you learn, okay, in succession that you learn is a small success. And when you can build small successes every single day, it goes into a large success. It goes into something magnificent. And you accumulate all this knowledge, and you finally say, this is the feeling now. This is how I feel now. Nothing can get to me. This is the philosophy I have about life. And now my philosophy is very strong. It's very strong in the person I am. I'm very content in the person I am now. I promise you that nobody can tell me what to do, and nobody can show. I mean, everyone can show me what to do, but they can't tell me what to do. You understand? Nobody can force you to do anything in this world that you don't want to do. You understand? So the thing is that life is always trying to drag you their way. They're trying to drag you their way because they feel that you are somehow not appropriate, that you are somehow not wise enough. So they're trying to guide you. They're trying to guide you into something new for yourself. They're trying to give you an opportunity, you know. But the thing is that what they're really doing is they're trying to drag you away from your opportunities. They're trying to give you another opportunity in return to make sure that you don't have your dreams. You know, so the thing is that you have to protect your dreams. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect everybody. You know, you have to make sure that the thing is that you make sure that other people protect themselves, but make sure you have to understand that you have to be a protector, just like Jesus Christ. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ came in this world to save you. He came here to make sure that you have the knowledge of wisdom in life, and to have the story of Jesus Christ, for example, so that you can learn from him, so that he can protect you in the knowledge that he gave you. You know, so that's how you protect people. You don't protect people physically. You know, you have to understand that if you're gonna do anything in life, make sure you have to understand you never cause violence to protect someone else. I mean, don't cause harm to this world. Try to every single day clean up your rubbish that you throw out. I mean, make sure you realize that if you throw something on the street, pick it up and put it in the rubbish. I mean, be nice to this world. Make sure you pick up rubbish around you and put it in the bin. For example, do something kind for this world, you understand? Make sure you understand that it's much more about your attitude and how you feel about the world around you, and how you can get from one place to another. You understand? So the thing is that there's so much content I can give you. There's so much perspective that I've been reading and that I've been learning about in life, that I can really summarize everything into everything for you. You understand? So the thing is that it's much more how you just always have to every single day find that nice and beautiful curricula. Every single day understanding the knowledge is the best way. Knowledge is the best way, and you can always find yourself doing everything spectacular, understanding how to grow, for example, understanding how to understand. And you have to understand, you have to really just find that inner nature that you can have in life, that's going to make you prosper, and that's going to make you become everything that you want to be. In a sense, so the thing is that, for example, my life, you have to understand that I have a lot of success in my life. I'm going to admit that. But the thing is that I don't have the success that I want to have at the moment. You know, I want to be somewhere better, you know. But the thing is that everyone does want to be somewhere better in life. But the thing is that you have to be satisfied with where you are now in order to get to the place where you want to go. In a sense, so the thing is, you have to be grateful for this moment, because this moment is going to lead you into the next moment, And without this moment, without this moment now, there is no next moment. You understand? You don't have a future in your life. I promise you only have the present moment. I promise you all you have is this moment now. So realize that there's nothing in the future. I promise you, don't expect your parents to give you the house or to give you all the money in the world. Don't expect anyone to give you anything, because that way you won't be disappointed. Try to be less disappointed in your life. Try to be more happy. Try to be a grower. Try to be a doer. Try to be very quick and on your toes. Try to exercise as much as you can. Try to have a great body. Try to every single day understand that no matter what happens, every single day just make sure that no matter what you're doing, that you're always understanding how to lead, that you're understanding how to understand leadership or whatever it is about books or psychology. Try to get your mind into the knowledge. Try to every day help yourself to gain as much spirituality, as much of everything that you can, so that you can gather yourself and so that you can think on your toes, so that you can think in life in a way that is going to help you grow. You understand? So the thing is, you have to push your emotions to do something that you love to do. You understand? You have to understand it's much more about doing something that you want to do, that you need to do, for example, and your needs are much more important than your wants. But desire is stronger than your needs. You understand? So the thing is that if you have a desire to smoke, then no matter how much you make it a must for you not to smoke, you'll still smoke because you have a desire to smoke. You understand? So the thing is that you have to remove desires in life, and remove all desires. You understand? Don't have a desire in your life. You understand? Because the strongest power in the world, or the strongest form, or the strongest aspect of life is desire. It's the ability to desire, and desire comes really strong. So the thing is that when you desire something so much, you're gonna achieve it. You understand? But the thing is that when you have no desire for anything, then you have to realize that's the power that you need to have. You have to have that kind of power. So at the moment, for myself, I desire nothing in this life. You understand? I don't even desire nothing. I don't desire anything in this life. You understand? So the thing is that all I want to achieve is something much greater. So the thing is that you have to have a desire. Okay? You have to have a desire in order for yourself to understand life. So if you realize that if you have no desires, okay, if you have no desires in life, then you're still going to get somewhere, okay, because you always have a desire, okay. So the thing is that try to understand that desire is so powerful, that the thing is that you're still going to be understanding that you have to live in a way of no desire, have no desire for anything, okay. And when you have no desire for anything, the thing is that you're going to find yourself in better places, in a way that you're going to learn something from that. Okay, so the thing is that you're going to find that you still need to eat food, you still need to go for your dreams, you still need to talk to people, you still need to produce content, because that's all desire. Okay, desire is so strong that it happens anyway, it happens regardless. So the thing is that I'm doing this content because I have a desire to make sure that I can improve, that I can do something to help myself, for example. So make sure you understand that desire is always there. You understand? So some people have desires for everything. You understand? So the thing is that everyone's like that. So the thing is that you have to always understand the spiritual aspects of what you're doing and how you do it, and try your best every single day to make a profound life. You understand? That's what you need to do every single day.